Hey everybody, good afternoon, happy Tuesday. Today we have the first episode of, wait for it, Tuesdays with a T. That's right, my Tuesday special show is called Tuesdays with a T, and of course that would be TEA. And with this series, I hope to, just try different teas like every Tuesday. Try it hot, try it iced. If I'm feeling like trying it as a tea pop, I will. Trying new tea brands that I have never tried yet. New tea blends that I haven't tried yet. We're keeping it all love with the tea leaf. Well, basically on this channel, but on Tuesdays with this special. So I don't really have a clue on like how long these shows are gonna run. It's basically like my typical video, probably like under 10 minutes or around 10 minutes. But I hope you guys, come on out to comment, just let me know if there's any tea that you've tried and I'm interested in trying, or you looking forward to seeing what I'll have, what I pulled out of my hat for next week's episode. And let's get the show rolling with this tea right in front of me that y'all see. Harney and Sons Fine Tea Company. Now, this is the first time I've tried this tea company. I've never really heard of Harney and Sons up until like I would get, some of their teas placed, some of their tea like merchandise thrown at me while I'm looking on Amazon. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's another tea company I haven't heard of. But with this tea, with this tea company, I was actually in Target. Y'all remember like last week or a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that? I went to Target, right? And I actually bought this tea along with, my lunch for that said week. I was very curious as to try it. So, if I like Harney and Sons, then that's another tea company that I will be looking forward to putting in my cupboard for the time to come. So this particular blend is their green tea with coconut. Y'all know I love me some coconut, so this was hard to pass, So I don't know if y'all can see, but it's green tea with coconut, vanilla, ginger, and lemongrass. You get 20 sachets, and I'll pull one out right now. Let me see if I can do this one hand. Yes. This is what they use the pyramid tea sachets. They might have been the innovator for it. But guys, when I first opened this to do the brews, this box was very fragrant. Like, holy cow, this tin was very, very fragrant. So I'm really excited. That probably means we got some flavorful tea. And I'm trying to think, how much did I pay for this? I believe this was $5.99 at my local super Target, because that's where I purchased this from. So, I mean, it's very flavorful. Well, I can't say flavorful yet, but it's very, very aromatic. That's what I meant to say. So that's nice. They give you like, what kind of character to expect when you sip this tea. Of course, this is with all teas. You don't want to expose it to light, moisture, or scent. And your tea should be in a very tight sealed tin for best, to get the most time out of your tea for storage. So, interesting. Effects transporting. I guess they think that you will be, you think like you'll be in like a tropical exotic place when you take a sip. We'll see, Harney and Sons. We'll see. Y'all, this is a pet peeve. Less than boiling water. Okay. So that could vary between, 180, like 180 degrees Fahrenheit, 185. I think that's my delicate tea setting. I'm not sure, y'all. I'll check again and maybe add a little note in the video. But okay, I have 4 settings that are underneath boiling, which is 212 Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius for my folks that use the metric system. I hate when tea companies don't give you an exact, range, at least a range, not an exact, but a range of water temperature to work with so that you don't scald your tea. I did my tea on the green tea setting, which I believe was like 190 degrees Fahrenheit. But, you have 180, 190, 200. I think mine goes lower. 175, 180, 190, 200, 212. I might be wrong on that, but nothing. Spoiler alert, guys, those temperatures are way off. I'll have the correct ones in this picture shown right now. It's like when you say less than boiling, what does that particularly imply? Not many folks are going to have a kettle that has, an electronic kettle that's going to have the presets ready for you. But, even if you're boiling a pot of water or using a hot pot, you could just let the water boil, then let the water cool down for maybe 5 minutes for green tea, maybe 3 minutes for herbal tea or tisane. You just feel your way around that. But I just wish tea companies, like Teavana, this is the first tea company that comes to mind. I know there are others, but I wish tea companies were more like Teavana back in its glory days when it was still around, that they would say a specific temperature. So, you could maybe wiggle your way around a few degrees, plus or minus, a few degrees, but you knew you weren't going to scald your tea or not, it wouldn't steep, it would be understeeped. I probably went off of a tangent, but that's just a little pet peeve of mine. Like when tea companies don't give you an exact measurement for your water temperature, and it's like, come on, guys. Unless you might have said that on your website or something like that. It should be on your packaging. Okay, so enough on that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got kind of heated there. To the left with the straw in it, that's my quote-unquote iced. It melted already because I flash chilled it. And, with flash chilling, there's, this cloudy look about it versus if I cold brewed it. If I cold brewed it, it would look just like this, clear. So, interestingly enough, if you drink with your eyes and you're concerned with a cloudy appearance, then cold brew your tea. I would love to cold brew this and do an update. But, not for today. Not, maybe I'll mention it if I get questions or whatever about it, but I done already went off on about that in my tea of the month, or excuse me, tea of the day, month of iced tea videos. which I will put into a playlist, y'all. Don't worry, I got you covered on that. So I'm going to take a sip of this tea, unsweetened first and iced. My dumb self forgot to taste the hot, unsweetened. I already put my sweetener in it, and my sweetener for choice is the David's Tea Natural Organic Agave. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So the coconut is there. I'm very certain it will be pronounced when I add the sweetener to it, but it tastes good. It tastes crisp and refreshing unsweetened. Now, actually I had to take a sip because like I was talking like nonstop and I want to get a little bit of sip. So, okay, it's pretty good. I'm going to try it hot and sweetened. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. This tea tastes great sweetened. Hold on. Oh, yeah. This is going to be amazing to have sweetened and iced. I'm not going to try to, maneuver the sweetening with one hand. I'm just going to do it through the magic of jump cuts. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So I just used one David's teaspoon rather of the agave for each of these cups, and that's enough sweetener for me. I'm thinking like, maybe I could cut back on the sweetener, but the sweetener definitely, the agave I should say, because I'm not like sweetened with different agents, the agave brings out the, like you biting into nice coconut, coconut bits or cocoa nibs or, So that is very good hot. So I'm not surprised that, this one's probably going to taste good too. Ooh, excuse me. So y'all, my question to you is, have you ever had this tea company before, or have you ever heard of them? If so, how did you first hear about them? What tea did you try from this company? And do you have this as a part of your, permanent tea cupboard? I'm interested as to branching out into this because I like that presentation. It's very regal. It's very, it's very nice. It's really proper, and this company is based out of New York, but they originally started in Connecticut. So I definitely get the design and the, New England flair that this company has going on. Yeah, so I cannot believe I downed that hot tea very quickly. It tastes amazing. I would like to say that it's similar to when I drank that Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee with the coconut flavor shot in it. Holy cow, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It's on par with that. I would even say, if I was craving iced coconut tea, then I would come here. Because this is pretty out of sight, y'all. Okay. But really, here's where it's going to matter. The iced formula. Okay. Maybe because I flash chilled it, I'm not getting that coconut pop like I did with the hot tea. But I'm not going to give up on this brand for sure. I'm going to, or rather this blend from this brand. I'm going to try it cold brewed. But y'all know me. Y'all know what I'm saying about the cold brewing. It takes, or I might do the hybrid, like the brew it hot but let it cool so I don't dilute the flavor, because I diluted it doing the flash chilling. So tell you what, this is going to be an extra long first episode, but I want to get to the bottom of this to see if, you know, maybe flash chilling is not, will it make a difference? So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and brew it. I brew up another iced coffee, another iced tea to be cooled over time. Not cold brew, like maybe I'll do cold brew another time. But the hybrid method, which is letting it get to room temp and then just putting ice in it. So guys, be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. So I brewed the second cup of iced tea with the like natural cool down method so it doesn't get diluted very quickly. And I'm actually going to finish this. So I believe with this cup where I made the mistake was I didn't brew it, you know, I should have brewed it probably a bit stronger. I used 2 tea bags in what I thought was 8 ounces, typical teacup. And it tastes really watered down. So maybe I should have doubled it to 4. Because I really like my tea strong. And this one I could taste like the ice cubes melting. Ooh, alrighty. So this one I let cool down for about, want to say an hour. I could have put it in the fridge, but I was afraid that it'd get knocked over or something, or I'd do something stupid. Ooh, close up. Okay, so again, with this one, it's actually 4 tea bags. And approximately, I eyeballed it, 8 ounces of water, 1 David's teaspoon of the natural agave. Now let's take a sip. I don't know if it's because I took a sip of the other tea, but I'm not getting that pop of sweetener and, you know, that rush of coconut. And this is more tea bags, mind you. I'm not getting that pop and that rush like I got for the hot tea. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe I should cold brew it. But guys, that'll be for another day. Once I've run through some different teas. But Harney and Sons, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. I like this tea. I like tea with coconut in it. And, you know, you got the pyramid type tea sachets, which are great. I love them because it's like the best of both worlds of doing loose leaf tea and tea bags. How will I do this? Okay. So how I'm going to rate this is, you know, unsweetened, sweetened, hot, iced, and I'll do the, what will I do? Maybe I could do the okay, like okay, satisfactory, good and bad, like, you know, two polar opposites, and then like a in between, you know, I'm not too sure yet rating. So the green tea with coconut blend from Harney and Sons, iced and sweetened, I will give an okay. Harney and Sons, you know it's Harney and Sons. Let me just say, iced, unsweetened is a good. Hot, unsweetened, I cannot say because I didn't try it that way. So that's on my end. That's my fault. Hot and sweetened, good. Heck, I may even break the norm and say great. You like, if you were to try at least one time, if you had like a sample size of this tea, try it hot and sweetened with your choice of sweetener. I promise you. And if you like coconut, if you care for coconut, oh my God, guys, it just brought back like this wave of, you know, deliciousness, and I felt like really happy when I drunk it because it tastes just like the Dunkin' Donuts iced tea with coconut flavoring in it, sweet tea with coconut flavoring in it. I was floored because that tasted so good. If only the iced version would taste like that. But guys, if you are interested, maybe I can do a follow-up on a subsequent Tuesdays with a Tea. And I'll give you an update on that. I don't mind doing, because it's actually, you know, it's what I like to do. So guys, that wraps up this episode, our pilot episode of Tuesdays with a Tea. My name is Sasha. Thank you for joining me. Please, any questions, comments, suggestions, small talk, you want to share your experiences, by all means, drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you have to think about this tea company, or just this whole show in general. Guys, take care, stay safe, stay blessed out here in these YouTube streets, and I will see you for next week's episode of Tuesday with a Tea. I don't know, I might do something a little special, y'all, because Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, is my birthday. So, who knows? We'll see. If not, then, you know, we'll just do it up like usual. Alright, guys. Until next video, see you. It's been fun.